perfection coming up. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In the end, it's gonna be us. Don't need a spotlight on this grind. I run it up in the cut. Gotta eat, skip the sleep till the work done. I be up. I'm getting mine, ain't no rush. This perfection coming up. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Yeah, you talking about Thor.
Oh, okay.
Chris Pratt, you know, he from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, okay.
He Ultra Lord or Star Lord or some shit.
Oh, yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy nigga.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But he the kid from the first Jurassic Park.
You seen one Chris, you seen them all, right? No. Ready?
Yeah.
We been kidding. What's going on, world? Welcome back to the Crosscast. It's your man Cleveland. Cleveland Homes if you professional. Showtime if you're nasty.
It's Jazzy G in the place to be. What's up, y'all?
How everybody doing out there? How you feeling today, miss?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good.
Tired.
Vacay at the end of the week. Countdown.
Oh, check you out. I had to vacate last week. That's why we didn't post nothing last week. She got the vacate come at the end of this week. We allowed to live, y'all. Y'all gotta bear with us, man. We gonna make it work. We ain't gonna... Hey, I felt good, man. I got like a legit complaint that we did not post last week. Like, it was a legit complaint. Like, somebody like, what the fuck is going on?
Somebody waiting on you.
I felt good about that.
You should.
Like, that's nice. Niggas is... We what the streets need. We what they need. Like, they gave me life.
I bet it did.
Yeah, they gave me life. Like,
I know his ass
I'm
felt
pumped,
like Superman.
I'm happy to be here right now. Like, y'all probably can hear it in my voice, man. I'm a little more energized. I'm ready to roll.
This week, bro.
So,
like people.
So, like, how was your week? Was you sad without me? Was you sad like Cleve ain't here?
I was at work.
You was at work. Oh, look, getting some money, huh?
Yeah.
Go get you some money.
My son's birthday this week, so.
How'd he turn?
11.
11? Oh, that's a nice age. 11 is a good age. You old enough to make yourself a sandwich?
He been older. I'm a single mama. My kid been making sandwiches since he was 5.
Right. Right, fuck the bullshit.
Shit.
Mental health, all good?
I'm straight this week. I'm really, really straight. I'm having a good week, everything. I'm good. I ain't got no complaints.
My mental health, it's decent this week. I think it's good. I done had a couple little things that I was thinking about. We gonna go ahead and cover some of it here today. Let's see, where we want to start? I know where you at. Let's you want to just go there? Fuck it, let's go, man. We're gonna take the gloves off early, man. Let's take them off early. Talk to us.
Alright, so y'all seen the viral clip, I'm sure it's viral at this point, where the girl was talking about when men are financially confident, they date bigger women because a bigger woman screams help. Like, she'll help you. You ain't gotta work. She'll pay your bills. You can move in. She'll cook and all that stuff. And I'm thicker than the sticker, and I ain't never took care. I don't got no money. I don't got enough money to take care of me and you.
So in other words, what's your stance on that? You think
that's a lie. I think in some points it's like saying niggas date white bitches when they broke. Like, you could say that niggas date ugly bitches when they broke. Like, it's a general statement. Like, you can't say that.
Now, me as a male, as bad as it sounds, I got to say it's some validity to that. Like, that shit like way valid. Like, I jokingly say, hey, I ain't never gonna have to be homeless. Nigga, like, why? I said, man, as long as this is fat bitch out there, I ain't have to be homeless. like
you can say as long as it's an ugly bitch out there, as long as it's a white bitch out there, as long as it's
I'd rather take a big girl than an ugly girl.
White bitch, ugly bitch,
I'm
fat bitch. Well, but
cause look, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Nigga ain't never slept on my motherfucker.
But see, you fit a different mode. Your confidence ain't fucked up by it. Cause see, I guess why she would say that. Now this is my.
And I'm a different type of fat too. I ain't big as fuck.
True. And see, my interpretation of that. My interpretation of that is usually if you got like a real big girl, her self-esteem is usually shot. In most cases.
The most beautiful bitch's self-esteem be
shot. Yeah, but they also is like, I warrant a certain thing. Even if I think different about myself, the way I look gets me this, at least. That's what society tells us. And in a lot of cases where you got a way bigger chick, she kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? In the head, she's like, I'm just fat and ugly. Ain't nobody gonna want me. Fucking, I take Dusty D from over there off that park bench. You know what I'm saying? Even though
that's women. That's low self-esteem women.
It is, but it's more prevalent in bigger women. You know what I'm saying? So
every big bitch I know got confidence.
Well, see, you know some different ones. You know some different ones. Cause a lot of the ones I know, you know, some of them fake it too. Some of them like, I ain't going for that, but then they go for whatever.
I mean, we all go for bullshit. Ain't shit perfect with nobody.
True.
The most beautiful motherfucker. Beyonce go through bullshit.
But look who she go through bullshit with.
It's still bullshit.
But she go through bullshit with Hov.
It's still bullshit.
It's Jay-Z.
It's still bullshit. That shit is per individual. That shit is not per group of people.
If you break it down, yeah, it's per individual.
That shit per fucking individual.
But if you put every
pretty bitches take care of niggas all the time because they want a nigga to be able to tell what to do and shit.
Yeah, but like on average, like we're not. I'm not saying that everybody. This don't apply for everybody, but on average, I could go outside and get my bullshit off on this fat chick than I can with this baddie. Unless I got my own paper. Now I got my own paper, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want to whoever. And they probably gonna put up with it.
Yeah. I just...
But like if I go outside, I'm ashy broken naked, who I got a better shot with? The cute bitch with the low self-esteem? I ain't even gonna use the word cute. I'm gonna say the
skinny bitch with the low self-esteem.
Because
that's the opposite though. That's what you gotta say. You gotta say the skinny bitch with the low self-esteem. Because it's the opposit.
Am I gonna have a better shot with the skinny bitch with low self-esteem or the big bitch with low self-esteem?
I say it's a 50-50 because you don't know.
I say if I'm actually broken naked, if I'm actually broken naked, like so that means I'm looking bad. You know what I'm saying? I think the big girl take me first. On average. You know what I'm saying? It's on average.
And she was that shit fried. I ain't look. I done had broke niggas. I done had niggas with money.
Right.
I done had ugly niggas. I done had skinny niggas. I done had fat niggas. Don't get me wrong, you help out your partner. But the shit is reciprocated. I'm not just out here banging out money, buying shit. Like, no.
And in all honesty, that's how it's supposed to be.
And I also done had a nigga drive my car before, but he was fat too, so we both was fat. Like, I don't, but you get what I'm saying? Like, that shit is situational. That shit is person to person. But best believe that nigga that was driving my car was keeping my brakes fixed in that bitch, like keeping my tires fixed in that shit, like my car clean, my shit washed. Like, the shit.
If I'm driving my woman's car and something breaks, I'm fixing it.
Like, that shit is, he had money.
Yeah.
Like, it don't, like, that shit don't read, bro. That shit don't, fuck, I don't give a fuck what that hoe said.
It don't read for you.
It's because it's situational.
Right. It is if you're going to look at, but if you ain't got the time to look at every single case, you're going to go for the majority. And the majority, we be seeing it. Like, you see that shit. You be seeing it. You can't act like you don't see it.
Any nigga that get me be happy as fuck. I'm just saying.
Well, you look, the key to the game is confidence. You get what you think you deserve. So if you feel bad about yourself, you're gonna take less. And in more situations, bigger girls feel bad about themselves. They tend to be insecure about their looks. And we live in a society that we really praise women on looks. On looking, and then the certain look, that's the look.
And I don't fucking look good for no nigga. Like, and that's the other thing. Like she said, women who are out of shape don't want a good man or a top tier man, because if they did, they wouldn't look like that. They would work out.
And she was fried. She was fried.
They wouldn't look like that if they wanted a good man.
I think she was coming off a little harsh, but I know what she meant. She kind of was like
about women. Women communicate through their looks. Nigga.
That's kind of true and kind of not. Like, she was kind of sounding real Kevin Samuels-ish. But see, coming from a female, I'm not going to say she was... it's kind of her place to do that because she's a woman.
But just because that shit is not true. Like, that... Nigga, people got problems. Like, everybody can't be skinny or in shape or... It's true. Different shit. But ain't nobody saying, I want a... Ain't no big bitch sitting here saying, I want a good man. So maybe I should go work out because I want a good man.
Some bitches do say that.
That's stupid. I'm not going to go work out because I want a good man. I'm going to go work out because I want to lose weight. I don't want to lose weight so I can get a good man.
Okay, so check this out. Now, this...
You don't lose weight to get a good man.
No, but look. Okay. Me. I'm going to use myself as the example here. I take good care of myself. Well, I take pretty good care of myself. I could do better. I'm actually starting to do better now because I'm on some shit. But when I see a woman that works out, rather she's big or small, but if I see that you work out, I assume you're treating yourself a certain way. No matter why you're doing it and it's going to be more appealing to me because you're taking care of yourself. You care how you live. That's what exercising says to certain people. So to somebody like me, if I see that, I'm like, oh, you care about yourself. It's a certain level of self-care.
That's not to say that you don't. But
see, she said you don't. Like,
yeah, right? She said you don't care about yourself. That's not what not working out says.
That's not what not working out says.
It's not.
But there's certain things where it's like I would have to get to know you to know that you didn't feel like that. But now if I can just see that you take care of yourself,
but so you just assume, like in my head, what she was saying is that a fat, out of shape person is just sitting around like unhealthy and eating all day, and that's what they feel like, and they just feel like.
But it's like
that's not true.
If I walk past and I see someone that's big and out of shape, more than likely I'm going to assume that's what you do. Why would I think different?
So a skinny person, I think you don't eat at all. You just sit around and don't eat at all.
And that's fair.
That's not what the fuck I think though. That's
if okay, look. See, we gotta get. I take an emotion out of it. See, like now me, okay, on a daily basis, I can look at someone. Okay, they're bigger. Maybe you're not sloppy. You know what I'm saying? But you bigger. I don't give it too much thought. But now, if I'm thinking like, if I really was analyzing a person, and they was especially no, I'm gonna go the extreme with it. It's a big chick, like big. I assume you are unhealthy and you live a certain unhealthy type of life. These things are probably not on your list.
Maybe I'm just not the size level of this below confident shit or something.
No, I
don't get it. I don't.
And it's not true for everyone. There are women that's bigger than you, and they like feel a certain way about themselves. I'm a princess, I'm a queen. I don't got no shortage of niggas in my DMs.
I
don't think any woman does.
Or nothing.
I don't think any.
But it's not like nigga I got now. Like he takes care of me. Like we don't. This is not.
And look, and for real, it's some niggas that just like big girls.
Yeah,
that's their preference,
and that's fine too.
Yeah, I'm thinking
some niggas just like skinny bitches.
I'm thinking that like whatever she said, it applies to a general. Oh look, you going through it.
Okay, all right, I'm back. Ooh, I had a Charlie horse on my foot.
But like, so you figured if you took every big girl within a 20-mile radius of here, and you stuck them all in one room, if they could fit. No, I'm playing. But like, if you stuck them all in one room, I'm sorry. But look, if you stuck them all in one room, that statement would probably fit more of them than not.
What? So I'm a special case. That in general,
they would need. They would need you to be their leader. They would need you. Like, why?
And I'm not saying that. Like, of course, I'm insecure about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, I don't always feel like I'm my best self or I look, but I figure every woman has that problem.
I'm sure they do.
You get what
but
I'm
it's like
saying?
more days than not. How are you feeling?
Damn good.
Boom. That's what separates you from maybe somebody.
Damn
bigger
good.
than you.
I know I look like I know that I look good. I know that any nigga I want, if I could get you.
Right. And see, it's you working with a set of tools that a lot of women ain't working with, big or small. With just that mindset alone. But usually that mindset comes from a smaller frame, maybe a fat ass, or a super pretty face, maybe something.
And I guarantee a nigga will take a bitch like me over these BBL hoes out here.
I'm not see like look now BBL the BBL that's telling me something about you.
You have it.
You was shot already. Your self-esteem was shot. You like I need a better butt so I can sit on it and shit out of it. I'm not for that. Me, I prefer natural. I'm down with the natural shit. So like that's why shit. Even you come in here with the cut. I'm like, do your thing, work it. Yeah, jump on this camera with that. I ain't like, hey man, what you gonna do? You know that first episode you had the big. You might put that back on. No, they coming like that. Yeah, fucking you doing? You fucking up the views. No, look, I ain't saying. No, but it's like that was part of Moment of Truth. Part of the reason, like, when you came and did the show, I was more so worried about, like, is she going to talk? And once we talk, boom, I'm like, yeah, if she want to come do this, this would be my co-host. Because I feel like you have, like, you do the natural thing. It's like, you're not an ugly chick, but it's like you come in here and I bet you women that do watch this, they probably feel comfortable, like, listening.
I'm relatable.
You relatable.
I'm regular. Like I'm a nigga. I'm the girl that you grew up with on the street. I'm regular.
Like you right. We know you.
I ain't no super beautiful. I ain't no super beautiful. Just
you don't come in here with pounds of makeup.
Yeah, like I ain't this. I'm regular down to earth nigga. I be having on right now. I got on motherfucking biker shorts and a t-shirt. Like this is me. This is what you gonna get. But I got confidence through this month, through the roof. I know I look good. I know and when I do put my shit on, I put my shit on.
Yeah, I be seeing your little IG stories and shit.
Baby, I wears the shortest shorts. I wears whatever the fuck, tight dress. I wear whatever the fuck I want. And I put that shit on and I look good in that shit.
But see, every woman, any plus size woman don't feel like that. Some of them do. I think it's more today than there was in the past because we got social media.
Lizzos and shit out here.
And see, Lizzo don't do it for me. She don't do it for me. She tried too hard and make me feel like this is forced.
But do you feel like this is forced because she is a bigger woman?
Yes.
Megan Thee Stallion out here twerking every day. Every day, all day. Any time of day, you go to Megan Page's ass.
Yeah, but see, like, now check this, though. See, Lizzo, the reason I say she don't do it for me, and I feel like she forcing it, that Lakers game thing threw me. It blew me. I'm like, why is your ass cheeks cut out at the Laker game? And then you like, oh, they're fat shaming me. Like, no, they gross shaming you, nigga. You sick. Why is your ass out? Nigga, somebody kid is here. Like, have some class. Yeah. Like, oh, and Cardi's ass is out. Cardi's ass wasn't cut out at the Laker game. Now, if Lizzo would have came there with some shorts on, she would have got away with that. Your butt cheeks is cut out. You trying way too hard. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, it's levels to this shit, man.
And more men are honest. It's getting more acceptable. More men are honest about liking bigger women now. This whole BBW thing is a trend now. It's acceptable. Niggas ain't ashamed that they talking to the fat friend. When I was growing up, when I was out with my cousin who I was hanging with, I had to be funny and cool because I was the fucking fat friend. When them niggas come and checking for me, growing up, when I was with that bitch, I ain't getting no play.
But I did, like, I was always, see.
You the short friend.
Exactly. And I wasn't taking the fat friend. I look, see.
I wasn't taking the short nigga.
And look, and see, look, this where it's funny though. Like we both had our little, maybe our hang up. but both our confidence match.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because look, my confidence has always been through the roof. I'm not taking the ugly friend. I'm not taking the fat friend. I want the prettiest one out the group. And that was me. And if I can't have the prettiest one, I don't want none of them.
I'm not taking one for the team. I look too good to be talking to this ugly ass nigga over here.
Look, back in the day, you remember, I had some baddies walking around the house. I had some baddies walking around the house. Am I lying?
This nigga.
Am I lying? You seen more than one, you know what I'm saying?
I seen like 2, 3. Like,
and they was all cold though.
You got a type though.
I do.
He got a type. They all similar. He got a type. He definitely got a type.
I lightweight do.
Ain't no lightweight. It's 100%. You got a type.
But I'm not against anything else because I've had others. But I do have like a type.
When I say oh girl, I say yup.
If people was like, look, if people was like, here's 3 rooms. We got dark skin, light skin, white skin.
He wants the white skin.
I'm not going for the white skin. I'm going for the light skin.
White skin, light skin.
They light skin. They all light skin.
They all light skin.
They not dark.
And they real small and short, and he got a type.
They ass too.
He has a 100% type.
But look, I had dark skin.
They pretty though.
I had dark skin girl. I just smashed some white girls. I think I probably had a white girlfriend for like a week.
I got a type too.
Everybody has a type, and look, and that's why like if a chick like I ain't fucking with him because he's short. I ain't even mad at her. I ain't mad at her because it's like I got a type. You allowed to have one too.
You allowed to.
Yeah, I don't take that shit personal. It's some people. It's like they say something. It's like fuck you then, bitch.
I promise you, old girl nigga got took by a fat bitch. I promise.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I 100% promise old girl nigga got took by a fat bitch.
I think what she said was it came out probably a little. She probably could have delivered the message a little better.
But why do everything women do have to revolve around what a man wants? Why do it like that's what at the bottom line, the end of the day, that's what she's saying. And what the fuck? I look the way I look because I fucking want to, nigga. Even if I did get a BBL, I ain't get no BBL for no nigga. I got a BBL because I fucking want a fatter ass and bigger titties. I don't like my ass and titties.
But it's like ultimately, why do you want a fatter ass and bigger titties?
Because I like the way it look.
What?
I got a flat ass. My ass flat. I want it to be plump and round.
For what?
Because I want to. When I wear a bikini, I want my shit to look good, nigga.
Look good for who?
For my motherfucking self.
You like what? Well, you don't gotta be here, so we speaking hypothetical shit.
But you get what? But because I want to look good in a swimsuit, because I want to look good in a swimsuit.
But it's like, what determines what looks good? If it wasn't for the opposite sex or whatever sex you're trying to attract, what would look good?
Nigga, I be in the house like, damn, I look good. I be walking around in my Savage Fenty by myself. Nigga. By myself, watching TV, nigga. I be walking around with my motherfucking Rihanna lingerie on, chilling.
You supposed to.
But I do that because it makes me feel good. I don't do that shit because I want Drew to want me to feel good or look good.
Right?
You get what I'm saying? Like
I do, and I feel like I could play devil's advocate and then we could really stir some shit. But I'm a chill. I'm a chill. Cause I don't know. Looking good is subjective. Like, I don't know. Okay, I'll use myself as an example. I think I look good. I also do derive a little bit of that from the attention I get from females. That probably played a part in why I've always thought that, because I was always able to get women that I found desirable.
Me too.
If I wasn't able to, I might have felt different. And I think part of the reason I was able to get them was because I had the confidence to try it.
Yeah.
And really, the name of the game is confidence.
Nigga, you don't even gotta look good. You could fucking get bitches if you confident.
True.
Like, you could get niggas if you confident.
But a lot of people aren't confident because they don't look a certain way. So that shit chips away at their confidence. So her statement kind of fits more in that because more bigger people are prone to feeling less confident. At least in their looks.
I look good, okay?
And that's how you supposed to feel.
From
You better
my
say that
head
shit.
to my mother with this fupa down here, that nigga forehead be on it. Stop playing with me. Like, stop playing. Like, this shit is crazy.
Y'all gonna have to deal with her.
This
That
shit
shit's a problem.
crazy as fuck. Like, this shit is fucking nuts that people think like this. Like, especially as an adult, like I said, as a teenager in high school, but one thing, I ain't never had a nigga say I was ugly. A nigga might be like, oh, she cute for a big girl. That's what I used to get. But when I was in high school, I ain't have the curve, the hips and shit that I got now either. You know, you get your grown woman body when you get grown. You know, at 18, you ain't got shit. You ain't doing shit. But when you get grown in your 30s and your late 20s, that's when your shit fill out and you get your shit right. But I've always known that I was pretty and beautiful. I've always known that since I was a kid.
And see,
but I've always been the fat kid all my life.
But it helps when you know, like, at least I'm pretty.
Yeah, I guess so.
So that helps. There's some people that don't know that. They don't know that. So then it's like, damn, I don't know I'm cute and I'm big. Fuck it, nigga. I just want you to love me. I don't care if you cheat on me and slap me and spend my money.
I don't got no money for you to spend.
I feel that too.
I don't got no money for you to spend, nigga. I don't got no money for you to spend.
So you ain't got no choice but to be confident. You out here alone.
I'm broke. I don't know what the fuck. Like,
it's levels to this shit.
It's like people crazy. People are crazy. I don't know. And then the nigga agreeing. That's true. Nigga, your fat ass don't work out either.
Homeboy might have been a little out of line because you showed me the clip. I ain't really like see his whole profile, but like that little,
his face look fat.
The face look a little chubby. See, like I feel like I work out, so I could be kind of more picky on the size because it's like, well, I don't expect anything out of you that I don't expect out of myself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's wrong. When you expect somebody to be something you're not. You can't be a big nigga talking about, this big bitch. Bruh, she like you. You know what I'm saying? You can't really... one of my core values is things being fair. And if it's not going to be fair, I need it in my favor. Anything else, unhumane. I can't do it. But I'm fair with my shit. Like, just like, okay, I have a type. So if a woman says, he's not my type, I'm not like, oh, this bitch stuck up, she ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. Nah, it's like, shit, I feel you. It ain't gonna work for everybody.
This is going into our next topic.
Exactly. You see how I was doing that? Look, I'm getting this pie shit nice. you see me inching that way? You like, wait, fuck the segue, I'm about to say it out loud. So, fuck it, we here now. One thing, so, yeah, we just gonna go straight into it. So, one thing I picked, like guys, I was having a conversation with a friend of mine the other day, and we were just talking, like, and she was saying pretty much like, I don't be trying to go get gas at certain places at nighttime.
Yeah, I don't go to the gas station at night because niggas be trying to talk to you.
Yeah, and like it's scary. You know, and like me as a man, I'm just kind of like, that's sick that a woman gotta feel scared.
You don't understand the level.
For niggas to be hollering at her.
You don't even understand. You don't even know the half.
No, I don't. And like for real, it's sad.
It's fucked up.
Because it's like, we men, like, okay, so she like, you know, one time she come out the gas station, a nigga got the gas pump in his hand. Like, I'm about to pump your gas. And she like, nah, that's cool, nigga. Nah. And I guess they get to arguing. There's some other niggas around there. They all kind of walking up like, hold on. And they ain't telling him chill. They kind of fussing with him. Like, that's crazy. That's scary. Like, I can see why that would be scary. I'm a man, and if I see niggas converging on me, I might slide out too, unless I got it on me. You know, like, but like, as men, like, we not supposed to make no woman feel like that. I think that shit is gross. Like, well, you a woman, you could probably tell them better than I can. Like, how do you see it? Like, what goes on? Like, when you see, like, give me
an example.
Yeah, of like Worst case scenario.
The ignorant shit that I deal with on a regular basis.
Yeah, give me like some of the worst ones.
Niggas just, the other day, I went to the store. And I'm walking out the store. And a nigga, and this wasn't even, no, I got another story. Other day I was in the store. In line. It was a young lady in front of me. She was about to go out. You could tell her outfit. You know what I'm saying?
She had that shit on.
Man, and she was standing there like this. Standing there like this.
So she ain't want to get hollered at there at the store.
She was standing there like this or whatever. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know you in the store. So niggas just, damn. Her ass fat. Like every nigga that's walking by in this store is just gawking at her. Like just, when she come out this stove, just talking like just.
They about to shoot.
What the fuck? Are y'all crazy? How uncomfortable do she feel right now? Y'all sitting here catcalling. Ooh, her ass fat. I bet you she.
Was it fat?
She had a nice shape.
What was she wearing?
She was wearing a dress.
Was it like?
It was a fitted dress.
Was it short?
No, it wasn't short. It was a fitted dress. No.
And look, now I'm not asking these questions saying women can't wear what they want to wear. I'm asking these questions because it's like okay, when you wear certain shit, you attract attention to certain shit.
But I don't give a fuck, nigga. Don't fucking sit up here and indirectly tell me how fat my ass is and how you would love to touch it and all this shit. That shit is fucking stupid and it's uncomfortable as hell. Me
personally, I'm classier than that.
That shit uncomfortable.
I don't do that.
I was at the store the other day. I'm walking out. This nigga gonna ask me, do I pop pills? No, I don't fucking pop pills. I just wanted to stop you so I could see your ass again. Like
That's terrible.
Like this is what we going to the gas station. The ghetto I don't go to no hood gas stations. I don't go to the gas station after dark because I'm afraid of a nigga trying to holler at me and me having to be awkward and socially awkward. I will give a nigga my number just so he will stop talking to me. I've had niggas call my phone right there to make sure it's the right motherfucking number. This is what niggas do to get a girl. Follow you out the store. Follow you to your car. All that shit. That's what they do. And when you tell them no or you try to say, they gotta come back. I got a nigga. That nigga, we can be friends. You can't have friends. If I'm telling you I got a nigga, I obviously don't want to talk to you.
I give you that. See, and that stuff like that, that's what I was trying to get you to get to. Like it's sick for real. Like men that do that, like you can't be my nigga. We can't be niggas if you rock like that. Like niggas that'd be like, nah, I'm not saying that the friend line, I don't mind that. Go ahead, nigga, shoot your shot. Some of these girls are cheaters. That shit work. But
you know when a girl talking to you that she don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, I could. And that comes with a certain level of self-awareness. If you don't got that level of self-awareness, you probably like, oh, she just playing hard to get. I don't believe in hard to get for real when it comes to strangers.
Women not gon' if initially she act like she don't fuck with you, she don't fuck with you. Right. You could grow on her. You could grow on her and get her to like you. But if initially she like, I'm cool.
And see, like that's why like. Well, hold on. Let me get the first thought.
Oh.
Niggas that like, you have the situations where like you say no to a guy, then it's, oh fuck you then, bitch.
Yo fat ass. You fat anyway.
Right. Now it's a problem.
Now it's a problem. You just trying to give me yes 2 seconds ago.
Like that is
I'm a fat bitch.
That is the corniest shit. That's the corniest shit. And like, I'm gonna say this. Us as men, we gotta do better. For one, doing that, being the guy that does that. And two, being the guy that's watching that. Check your mans. Don't let your nigga get that funky shit off. Like, what if a nigga did your mama like that? You would want his friend to watch your mom get done like that? Like, if this your nigga, stop your mans. Like, bruh, chill. Why she gotta be a bitch because she don't want to fuck with you? It ain't her fault you ugly, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
And it's always the dirt nigga that's fucking pushed, that's pushy as fuck about the shit. Like, why you so mad? Like, why you so pushy? Like, I'm walking away from you. Let me give y'all the signs that she don't want what you giving. You talking to her. She walking away. She not talking. She not making eye contact with you. I'm cool. She completely ignore you. She don't say shit to you. Those are all signs that she don't want to be bothered with your funky ass.
Body language is everything.
Body fucking language. She don't want to be bothered.
She walking and talking. She not trying to kick it. Because she trying to kick it, she gonna stop and hear what you saying.
Yes. She don't want
eye contact, fellas. If she not looking you in your face, she ain't worried about it.
Nigga think if you smile, that mean come on.
No, some people is just
nigga,
friendly.
I smile like if a nigga trying to talk to me or he say some shit and I smile like no, I'm cool. Like no, but that's because I'm not no bitch. I'm not smiling at you because I'm telling you no, I'm cool with a smile because I really want you to keep talking to me.
I could relate to that because I'm a smiling person. Like people know me as Cleve, they always smiling.
Yeah, that's me.
Cause I be cheesing. Like that's just me. So like even women I have no intention on saying anything to, I will smile at them and I will talk to them nicely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's just me. But like, what am I trying to get at? Yeah, every smile don't mean this girl wants you. Some people are nice. So really, I'm bringing this up to talk to the men out there that's listening. You niggas gotta quit harassing these females. Like y'all, we can't give it up like that, man. It's just a bad look. It's a bad look. And then like so for me, knowing that people rock like this, I even shoot my shot different. You know what I'm saying? If I see a girl somewhere where I feel like I'll probably run into her again, I never shoot on the first go. I'll say like hi and shit, blah blah blah. Keep it pushing. If I feel like you somewhere and I'll probably see you again because like maybe it's a spot that I frequent, I ain't even gonna shoot on the first go around because I don't want to make you uncomfortable. Or like women at the gym, if you at the gym I go to, I'm definitely not shooting. Not on the first go around. It had to be a minute. Like I'm gonna build a rapport so you see what type of nigga I am. But like, say I gotta overthink the art of shooting that shit just because of how you niggas is giving it up. Y'all out here tripping on these women, so I gotta keep that in my mind. I don't want to come off like y'all.
And like he said, when you see your friend doing that bullshit, say something.
Yeah, tell your nigga like, man, you ain't gotta cuss her out because she don't want to give you her number. Oh, you stink.
Or if you see her walking away and you see your nigga still like, hey, chill. She said she cool, man. Like
yeah, like right.
And if I say I don't want you to pump my gas, let me fucking pump my gas on my own, nigga.
Yeah, like it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep, man.
It's not.
That's just something that like just talking to her about it kind of gave me a sick feeling.
Well, if I pull up, like, this shit fucked up, bro. Like, if I pull up to a gas station, just a bunch of niggas outside, I will pull off.
Right, and it shouldn't be like that, because us as men, especially if it's black men and it's a black woman, she supposed to feel safe at that gas station. You know what I'm saying? Even if somebody want to talk to her, if she ain't having it, you supposed to just, oh, that's all right, you have a good day. And let her go and do her thing. Like, that should be the safest place for her to be, where there's a group of men. Now, maybe one random sketchy-looking nigga, you know, ain't nobody there to check him, so he might just be on some bullshit. But if it's a group of us and she like, I'm gonna pull off. No, that's we putting the wrong energy out there. We putting the wrong energy out there. Men in general, but I'm gonna say us black men more specifically, because I don't usually see white guys in their element shooting at hoes, so I don't know how they look. I said hoes, but I don't be seeing them. I don't see them doing they want to too often. So I don't know if this is a all around the board thing, or if this is just like niggas in the hood, niggas in predominantly black areas things. But even if it's not, I'm going to kind of narrow it down to y'all for this moment. Black women have enough problems out here. They shouldn't have a problem with us at a gas station.
But I'm going to play devil's advocate too, because y'all shouldn't have a problem out of us either. Y'all got a lot to deal with too.
But we ain't scared of y'all at the gas station.
Yeah, y'all ain't scared.
We not scared of y'all at the gas station. Like, I mean,
y'all ain't scared of us at all. Your mama, that's about the
know,
only
man.
black woman.
I done ran into some black dudes like, man, I only date white girls, man. Black girls are proud. They mad. They mean.
And this might be. I'm not even gonna say what I was gonna say.
Say it. Talk your shit. Get your shit up.
Hey, if you a nigga and you only date white girls, you a bitch.
I'll say that loud. She said, if you black and you only date white girls, you a bitch. Why you say that?
I'm saying only date.
Yeah,
I ain't saying like, because you got a problem with yourself.
Exactly.
You have a problem with yourself. Your mama black. Your grandmama black.
And on the flip side,
your daughter would have been black.
Right. And
your daughter gonna be black. Because if you have a child with this white woman, your child still gonna be black.
Yeah. Like, and adversely, white women.
You got low self-esteem.
Exactly. Something's wrong with your self-esteem. And like, I've seen white women that's like, oh, I don't date white boys. And it's like, why?
Black women who only date white men.
Anybody that's one color and they like, I only date another color, there's something psychologically going on with you. You kind of fucked up. That's like, you don't think you're good enough for something. Because why you think this other race is better than yours?
That black woman too difficult. No, that black woman pushing your ass to be a better nigga. She ain't about to be sitting up here fucking dealing with your bullshit. You think you go over here to this white girl, she gonna deal with your bullshit.
I don't have nothing against white women. No. I don't have nothing against black women. I don't have nothing against Asian. If you are what I want, that's what I want. Yeah. But I would never be like, oh, I don't fuck with that race. Yeah. And if I was gonna pick a race not to fuck with it, that would be black.
I only date black men. I've never dated a white man before.
And that's fine.
I only date black men.
That's fine.
But that's my own kind though. That's my.
So it's not saying like you dislike yourself. It's maybe saying you dislike somebody.
I don't it be some fine white dudes, Asian dudes, whatever.
You just never got around to.
No, I just
like I ain't going for it.
I'm not going. My husband is a black man. The man I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with is black. I know it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And I'm not dating for fun. I'm not dating just to see. I know that the person I'm spending the rest of my life with is gonna be black.
Question: if a white person is like, I only date white girls.
You should.
I'm not mad at that either. Okay, I'm glad you said that because like I'm not mad at that.
Yeah,
either.
You should.
It might sound racist, but it's like it's not saying I hate black people. It's saying I want my children to look like me.
Yeah, as you should.
Like ain't nothing wrong with that. And if you is into other races, that's fine too. It should never
just don't put down your own shit.
Exactly.
To big up another fucking person shit.
Exactly.
That ain't even your shit.
And them niggas probably don't even like you like that. You know
because,
what I'm saying?
I mean, you fall in love with who you fall in love with.
Right.
And that's the reality. I'm not about to put myself in a situation where I could fall in love with a white man. Fuck that. No. I mean, and it's nothing against white people. That's just not my cup of tea. That's not what I'm on. Like I said, the man I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with is a big black nigga.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Blackity black. Nigga, blackity black. Nigga, I ain't fucking around.
Like, it ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But it's something wrong with you being like, I don't date black men and you black.
Yeah, that's weird as fuck.
Like, why? Your daddy wasn't shit, you know, like that.
Like, what did black men do to you? They all cheat.
I feel like something had to happen, or you just think so low of yourself that you like, my color ain't right. But, and again, I'm fair with it. So if a white girl was like, I only date white guys, I wouldn't be like, oh, this racist bitch. You know what I'm saying? You only racist if you calling me nigga, or if you like nigga and you treating me like I'm less than a person. But having a preference is a preference. You allowed to have preferences.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
We live in a soft-ass world. Where you prefer something don't mean you dislike something else.
Yeah.
It just means you prefer this. Like some people drink Pepsi. That don't mean they hate Sprite. That just mean they prefer Pepsi. You know? It don't have to be as difficult as people make it. But for a Pepsi to be like, I don't like other Pepsi, that's wild.
Yeah.
Like, it means you gotta not like yourself to a certain extent. It gotta be that. Because how do you not like something that's just like you?
Beyond me.
It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. It makes sense. the sense it makes is you don't like you that much. So prayers up for the people that's one color and don't date that color. Because they got people out there you can talk to. My mom does some therapy. You know, I can link you. We get that self-esteem right. And that's not to say people that are in relationships with the opposite race are wrong. You're right too, but you shouldn't just count out your race because there's
if you met that person and y'all got married and y'all happy and shit like that, that's cool.
That's what's important.
Ain't nobody mad, but damn, the say that you only date.
Yeah,
what the fuck I do to you?
I wouldn't give nobody that looked like my mama a chance.
Yeah.
But thank God your daddy didn't think that or you wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
Yeah, but whatever. Let's see, what else we got? We got some more shit here to talk about. Oh! I was watching TV. I was watching some shit on Hulu. Yo, it's this series called Wall Street Journal Presents. I was watching some shit on there. I'm gonna go watch some more probably later on today. But like, it got like the shit where let's see, what did I start with? I started with they had a thing about Tesla. They was talking about. I didn't really pay that one much attention. It was good, but I was doing something. So then I started watching other ones. They had the shit with like Britney Spears. So it kind of showed how Britney Spears' conservatorship was working and how they got that shit, how they got really the news of it and getting it going to get it terminated. Because really white people is nosy, but that shit was clutch for her. Because it was some girls that made like a podcast about Britney Spears' IG. And they just was like studying her shit. And really them the ones that kind of got the public hip to what was going on with her.
She was under that conservatorship.
Yeah, and like got people talking about it, like got it in the public eye. Because like the girl was pretty much crying out for help. But like, I'm not paying attention to what Britney Spears doing. You know what I'm saying? So I would have never knew. So, but they kind of put that shit out there. People was outside protesting. Like, free Britney!
Like, yeah, you remember that shit? It was on the news and shit though.
Yeah, but like, y'all made the news. Like, they was riding for her. Britney Spears had a better hold on shit than I realized. I knew she was huge when we was... Huge. I knew she was huge, but I didn't know, like... Them people was like... Them people was like, on Britney, like... Yeah. Like, Britney that nigga for real.
A few people got them conservatorships. I think Amanda Bynes got one.
Probably.
She went cuckoo in the...
Yo, that conservatorship shit is crazy. It's crazy. Like, how the fuck I'm able to get out here and work and make this money, but I need somebody to control everything, every aspect of my life?
But she had that mental break. Remember?
But it's like...
So that's when it started. When she had that mental breakdown and like cut her hair off and all that shit. That's when that shit started.
But like even that, okay, I could see if you need this shit while you're going through something. Mm-hmm. But it's like, we gonna put you back on stage. You allowed to go out there and work. You can go on tour and make this money. You could take residencies in Vegas. But I need somebody to control every aspect of my life. If I'm not sane enough to control every aspect of my life, why is you sending me out here to work? You pimping me.
Pimping.
And it was her pops, though. Like, pops pimping the fuck.
Oh, money blurred everybody's vision of right and wrong. Money blur lines, baby. Money.
Like that shit crazy. Like that whole little shit was wild. But it was another episode that really caught my attention. It was called Who Gets to Be an Influencer. So it was pretty much like it's kids like I ain't even gonna say kids. It's people that you probably see some of their videos and shit. Like they public figures and shit like on like TikTok, and IG, and Facebook. You know the one boy that be telling the silly joke like, "Hey, why did and he be laughing and walking the little black dude like he might tell a corny joke and he be like whatever. That nigga was on there. I wish I remember the joke. My bad. I don't know none of these kids' names, but but so pretty much. Yeah, right. No, that was probably the worst. That was probably the worst way to describe this nigga ever. But yeah,
I don't even know what he's about to say.
Yeah, I gave him the jabber jaws laugh and shit. But like, so pretty much like out west, they be having like these houses where like these content creators.
Oh yeah.
They all live in like one place.
Yeah, on Bel Air, the sister went. Did you watch Bel Air?
I did not.
Oh, okay. The sister went. Hillary went and stayed in the influencer house.
Okay, but yeah, so I didn't know that was a thing. See, I be so out of the loop. Like,
well, that's why I know. Because of Bel Air.
See, I didn't watch Bel Air, so I just be out the loop. I'm going. I heard it was good. I just got my legal, you know what I'm saying, my hookup on my Fire Stick. I didn't have one for a while because I don't be caring about TV. But it's like the more we getting into this, I gotta know something.
We gotta have content.
I gotta know something. So I get out here and I try to learn something interesting that y'all give a fuck about, and then so I can flood y'all with shit I care about.
Wait, I do not mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But this is like back to the fat bitch shit.
Oh, we back.
Because I watch my 600-pound life, and every one of them hoes got a man that take care of them.
I think that is so wild.
They can't do shit. All they do, well, I guess they get their Social Security. You take care of somebody for a Social Security $800 check.
I'm not cooking you no fucking 4 people worth of food.
That's all. But they all got.
Them niggas is enablers and them dudes is fucking weird. Like, you're not about to. No, I'm not doing that. Ew. I'm killing you. Like, I'm not gonna kill you. No, I'm not killing you. You kill yourself by yourself. But so they pretty much was like, they was pretty much breaking down shit, elements of like the content game that I don't pay attention to. Like, so pretty much like they're like these white influencer houses is getting more views. They getting more. They more in the algorithms, and they get more sponsorship than black ones. So it was this. They made a content house down in Atlanta where they bring all black creators in there. Mm-hmm. And I just some of the shit they was pointing out was like real interesting to me. Like the one black girl, she does her hair half pink, half black.
The rapper, she a rapper?
She be singing.
Oh, okay.
But she explained why she did that. Like, I ain't think nothing of it. I'm just like, oh, this is her look. So I'm just watching the episode. Then she got to the part where she explained it, like, the algorithms seem like they tend to do better with brighter colors. So it's like the algorithms, like, they see too much dark, ain't fucking with it. So she flip her hair to one side, boom, now it look more pink than black. She like, my videos do better when I do it like that. I do it like this, she flip it, it's more black. She like, it seemed like my engagement go down, my views go down.
Get a wig, huh? Gotta get a pink wig?
Blonde. We gonna go blonde.
Alright.
Yeah, just get out here, man. We trying to go viral.
I get a blonde wig.
Yeah, let's go blonde.
Do what I gotta do.
Yeah, man, do it for the team.
Take one for the team, crossover. Nigga, cross
my niggas, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. Real niggas do real things, man. I'm about to come in here in white face.
Sit here, man. I'm not sitting next to you with that.
But no, like it was just like it was interesting to see. One of the kids, and it was funny. The mixed guy was kind of like, man, this don't matter, you know, like, and I felt it because that's kind of that's the approach I take. I don't give a fuck what the obstacle is. I can't dwell on it. Whatever it is, work harder. Work harder. It's gonna show if you keep producing. It's gonna show. But it was just interesting. Like that whole little series, everything I watched on that so far been fire. You know, it been fire. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Well, whatever. This week, I was watching Keep Sweet. So it was about polygamy niggas. First of all, the fucked up part about it is like the polygamy aspect took over their actual religion. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like the whole shit started to become based around having a bunch of wives and shit. Like it was crazy.
I seen like a little trailer for
Warren Jeffs or whatever, which they gave him like 100 million years, 100+ years in jail for this shit. He was marrying underage women and having sex and getting them pregnant and shit.
Oh, he was wild.
Yeah.
See, I gotta watch that.
It's crazy. It started like it's the LDS is the what is the religion? It's the I'm having a blank. I'm having my mind is blank.
Next week we gonna write down the hard shit. Dude.
No, I knew it. It's a religion.
I know.
Latter-day Saints. Latter-day Saints or whatever. That's what
FLDS.
Yeah, I forgot what the F stand for.
Yeah, okay.
But it's the Latter-day Saints or whatever, and that's.
Man, get that fucking fire engine away from here, man. What are they doing? We podding, man. The fuck save them niggas later.
And it's a Christian group or whatever. It's a like Baptist, Methodist, whatever. And you know they do what they do or whatever. And polygamy, the founder of the group or whatever, had a bunch of wives. That was hundreds of years ago. They didn't practice that no more.
Right.
But Rulon Jeffs, which was Warren Jeffs' father, started it back up.
Yeah, because the one chick that was talking in the trailer, she was one of his wives. I guess she had married him when she was 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like
he squeezed their hand. That's how he picked that when your parents took you, because you had to go to the prophet to get married off. So sometimes he would pick you, or he would tell you, put you with who you had to marry.
That's wild.
Yeah. So he had got sick. I think he had like 20 some wives or something like that, and he had
sound like my type of religion. Let me quit.
I mean, but these was girls who grew up in this religion, didn't know nothing else, and they weren't allowed to talk to boys or nothing. And then you got me marrying this 80-year-old man, and he having sex with me. I don't even know what sex is. All my life, you'd have taught me that sex was bad. In my religion, until I get married, now I'm supposed to open up and let you have sex with me.
Old as fuck. Yeah, that shit wild.
So he died or whatever. He have a stroke or whatever. He gets sick. The son Warren was like so Rulon had like 60 kids. He had a bunch of kids or whatever because he had all the wives. So Warren was one of his kids, and they thought that his mom thought that he was special because he was born premature. So when you when you born premature, they feel like you got a bigger person because you was born half close to death, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like you.
Okay.
So she made him be real close to the father. So he grew up with the dad, and was real close to the dad and stuff like that. And the dad started this summer camp or whatever and made him the president of it. So that was his first taste of power. You know what I'm saying? Then when the dad got sick, he was the one that was closest to the dad and stuff like that. So, he was in charge of who came to see the dad while he was sick, his appointments and shit. And then the dad died. And when the dad died, this nigga married his mother's. He started marrying his father's wives.
That's wild.
So people in the church like, wait, this ain't right. Like, wait a minute now.
I don't remember this part.
He started marrying his father's wives, which technically is your mother's because they call them like Mom, Mother Ann, or Mother Mary, Mother whatever. You know what I'm saying? They all lived together. You grew up in the house with these women.
That's some fly shit. Like, well, for the dad, this is like.
So this nigga go start marrying his mothers while after his father died and shit like that.
It's wild morally, but technically it's not wrong. So I'm following.
But the shit is, so what if they had kids? So they got kids with your dad, then they got kids with you. What the fuck do that make your kids?
I mean, Lori
Harvey
dated Diddy and his son.
Stay get pregnant or married.
True that. True that.
But like, so that shit. So he started marrying the moms and having kids and shit. Then he started he just was on a power trip. Like he started kicking boys out the camp, kicking the kid. Like it was thousands of boys kicked out on the street.
Like nigga, you look like you might pull hoes. Get out of here.
If you liked each other, it was girls, kids that liked each other. He would separate them. And like they couldn't marry. He wouldn't he'd make them marry somebody. Making kids marry their cousins. Making folks marry their cousins and shit. It was crazy. And then so anyway, they busted him or whatever. They did it. They searched his church, and they found this room or whatever with like a bed and stuff in the room, like a bed. It was like an altar, like all white, like a ceremony go on here or whatever.
What? Talk to me. Look, I'm on the edge of my seat. Tell me something.
This nigga was in there. He recorded all this shit. They found this safe where he had all the recordings, all the everything, told on everything that he ever did. They got a recording of him in his room having sex with this 12-year-old wife that he just took. And his wives is in there with him. Like, he was having orgies and shit.
That shit would be fly if it wasn't little girls in there.
Yeah, like, but you in a church.
Yeah, God ain't.
Having this, and then he steady saying, this is the Lord's will. You do as your prophet says. You're supposed to learn about sexual pleasure, and it's.
Yeah, that's wild.
He in jail for like hundreds, but he still run the group. But remember in 2008, they busted that shit, had all them motherfuckers on them buses. I remember that shit. You remember that shit? Had all the polygamy people on the news on the buses, taking the kids because they took the kids.
Yeah.
They took all the kids. That was his camp, but he's still in charge. Like, they still go to him for like answers and stuff. Like, they still go to him. He the prophet still. And when his dad died, so in their religion, the prophet never dies. Like, he's never supposed to die. So when the dad died, everybody was confused. Like, they really thought he was gonna wake back up.
Ah.
So Warren was so fucked up or whatever, he started telling niggas that he was the dad reincarnated. Because he couldn't come up with nothing. Like, because they start questioning him.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably your best bet.
He couldn't, because he was the dad. The dad came to him, but he's the dad living.
I am dad. That's crazy.
But it also like, damn, are people this gullible? But they grew up.
Yes.
In this shit.
If you control what the people is seeing and doing,
they had no outside, nothing. Like they all lived on like ranches. They lived on these The church owned everybody's house. The church owned everybody's companies. This man had a construction company. One of the members, he signed his construction company over to the church. The church owned that shit, and they kicked him out. Took his wives from him and everything, his wives and his kids. When you do some shit, they take your wives and your kids from you and give them to other members.
That's crazy. Like, hey man, that nigga over there stealing, man, give me his bitch.
And when they run, like they like gotta leave like in the middle of the fucking night and like, cause it's people who ran who got away or whatever. So like it's like a big thing. Like they have to leave in the middle of the night. They can't tell nobody they leaving. Like
So it's like you gotta escape. You can't just leave on your own. You either gotta get kicked out or escape. That's crazy. Yeah, I do remember hearing about that shit. Where's that shit, like in Arizona or something?
They was in Utah. And then it was in Texas. He got busted in Texas because Texas got different laws. So Texas is who put him in jail for all them years for marrying them. Because he was marrying underage girls off to other people. He had married an underage girl off to a fucking police officer. That's how they got it. Like, that's how they got the building the case against them. Because it was a police officer.
So he was just kind of working undercover, really. Like, oh yeah, I'll take her. The cop.
No, he was
with the shit.
Yeah, he was really.
But somebody else seen it. Like, man, bro, what you doing with that little girl?
Yeah. Type shit. This shit, it was crazy.
That's sick.
It was crazy. So these people leaving there and like in the real world now, and everything that they was told was a fucking lie. Everything that they were told about the real world was a lie.
I remember hearing about
like
all of that shit.
And they like,
that's why I want to watch that doc. I'm gonna watch that tonight.
They're like, if you run, they say you going to hell or she's like, I don't know. I have to see when I die.
Yeah.
If I'm going to hell or heaven for running. But I know that what the fuck was going on there wasn't right. And he was saying it all in the name of Christ. Like
why Christ ain't had mad bitches? If this is how it's supposed to be, why
he don't have nobody. He was by himself.
No.
I mean, in the beginning, it was, and polygamy. I don't think that polygamy is bad.
I don't
as
think
long as everybody consent and everybody want this shit and everybody of age.
Yeah,
like
if everybody's with it, it's not wrong.
The shit get weird when you got kids, though.
I'm not fucking no kid.
No, I'm not saying.
Oh, you mean like if say me, you, and her is in a thing, and then we all got kids.
No, what if we all got kids and we move in together? How do you explain this to your babies?
Exactly how it is.
We all go together.
Yeah.
Me and her go with him.
I mean, some dude probably ain't going for that shit.
My son will be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think my son will probably be like, huh?
Yeah.
But see, I'm the dad, so it's like, he probably more
He probably get away with it.
Yeah, he probably would accept it more from me. Like, if his mom, if it was his mom and some other girl and her dude, he'd probably be like, Mom, what the fuck are you doing?
I think that if you want to live, that's how it was in the beginning, though. I mean, that's people have multiple wives and multiple families and shit like that. Shit, our great granddaddies had multiple families. I mean, that's just what the fuck it was. It is. So if you want to be alright, but
I think if everybody, like you said, if everybody consents to the polygamy, I think it's fine.
That's what you want to live like, then live like it. I don't think it should be illegal.
Everything not for everybody. Some people can be with more than one. Some people it's like, no, I want you all to myself.
Ain't none of that shit legal. They only be married to one of the ladies. The other should be a spiritual wedding type shit. Or the two ladies get married to each other. That's what they start doing. Two wives will get married to each other.
I seen some shit on Facebook. It was like a black dude, like two white girls.
Oh, that's on motherfucking That's on. I watched that the other day too. Sister wives. They were searching for a new wife. The nigga who don't work and do shit, and the two wives work and do everything.
I'm like, this nigga is the GOAT.
And I watched that shit. That shit was so crazy, nigga. They auditioned a new wife. He took her on a date, and they on the camera before him and the wives that he already got. They like, we trust them. The reason, he like, I don't. On the first date, bring women back to the house. I'm not sleeping with nobody. Blah blah blah. That's not what I do. And they like, we trust them, and that's how we. We trust them. That nigga brought that bitch back that night and took her to the room and closed the door while the two wives were sitting in the living room.
Wow.
That nigga brought her back.
Yeah, that shit funny.
That shit crazy. Like now that.
If y'all going for it, y'all going for it.
Because I believe in a polygamy, in a relationship like that. Yeah, we all take care of each other, but that man's supposed to be able to support that family by himself.
That's what I would think.
That's what it's supposed to. That's what it was. These men had multiple wives so they could take care of multiple fucking wives.
That's what I would think because, like, okay, if we have a child, you produce milk, so it makes more sense for you to be at home with them.
Yeah.
So I should be able to take care of this in the event.
What if both of them got fired from their job tomorrow? What they gonna do? They talking about he stay home and think. That's what they literally said.
That's so wrong.
He's a thinker. He stays home and thinks.
This nigga is Aristotle with bitches.
Oh my God. And he just randomly asking them dumbass questions throughout the fucking show. They're like, that's why I love him. He's just so thoughtful and his mind. He's just exercising his mind all day.
Hey, sign me up for that.
You got me fucked up, nigga.
Hey, look, because I be telling people like, man, like in the end, I want to be like later on in life, I just want to be like a philosopher. I want to write books like on philosophy and shit.
I mean, that's cool, but you gonna be able to take care of your family if that shit fold though.
Especially if I got two bitches working. I can start that shit today.
But that nigga said he stays home to think.
That shit is broad. Hey, that is fly. That's fly. I'm gonna stay.
I wish a nigga took care of me for thinking.
Like, hey, Jazz, man, y'all go to work, man. I'm about to think.
I need quiet and peace.
Hey, y'all,
I got to think.
Hey, you can work some overtime today. I'm having a deep thought today.
Fuck that.
That's fly.
That look crazy as fuck over there.
That man.
Another nigga is married to a bitch that live in another country, but his regular bitch there. I'm like, what?
That ain't even polygamy. That's I left a family for a new one.
She the bitch that's out of town, jealous as fuck, out the country, like don't want him to do shit.
Like, yeah, all right.
He married to a bitch right here. Like, you the extra nigga. Like, and that's the thing. That's my whole thing. Like, and me and you together, and we looking for another bitch. Like, nigga, this us. She extra. This bitch is expendable.
No,
this is us. We the groundwork for this shit.
Y'all equal.
No, we fuck that shit, nigga. We ain't equal. We ain't equal at all. Ain't shit about us equal. I'm the queen bitch in this motherfucker.
See, you coming in it the wrong way.
That's why.
It ain't for you, shit. It ain't for you.
Because if we started off first, this is different here. This hoe don't got what we got.
No, this is your equal. And you helped me find it.
Fuck her.
Yeah, this ain't for you.
That her ain't my equal.
You just want a threesome. You don't want.
I don't even want a threesome.
Right. You say hypothetically. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely watch that.
My nigga already know I'm fucking retarded. He was like, you fucking retarded.
I'm definitely gonna catch that doc. I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, it's called Keep Sweet, some shit.
Keeps
Cause
sweet and pray.
Because that's what Ruline, that's what he would say to like girls, like, for goodness sake, keep sweet. Like, no matter what your husband put you through, no matter what you go through, you never raise your voice. You always talk nice. You keep sweet.
Keep sweet and pray, I think is what it's called.
That shit crazy as fuck, man.
That shit wild. I gotta watch that. That sounds like some wild shit.
It's some wild shit.
I gotta watch that.
Keep sweet and pray, nigga.
Music. We missed Making Music Great Again last episode. We didn't even touch it. So I'm gonna tell y'all what my pick was for last week. The last episode. It was Lobby Boys, man. Jim Jones and Mano, Lobby Boys.
I was just listening to that yesterday. Oh boy was just
that shit was alright. But that ain't my pick for this one. Who you got for this one? Did you got anything? Mary.
No, fuck you. I've been listening to a lot of Afro beats.
Afro beats?
Tim's and them.
You use Tim's already.
Yeah,
Tim's again. We can go back with Tim's. Tim's been the vibe.
Beyonce about to drop some new shit. So when she drop her new shit, then that'll be my pick for that week.
Oh, you doing future pick already?
Yeah, because you know B about to drop some heat in this motherfucker.
Oh, man, everything she dropped be fire. So yeah, you got this. Well, we can't pick her this week. It's not even here yet.
Can't wait. Okay,
Slippy Brown.
Did.
You want to do Slippy Brown?
Hey, Slippy Brown.
That's what you just said.
It's my niggas, okay, nigga? Okay, nigga. Andre 3000.
I think Rolling Stones just dropped like a top 200 rap albums ever. Stank on You was like number 2.
It should be.
It shouldn't be number 2. It should not be number 2.
Stank on You was a good album. What was
Stank on You is not. I don't even know if Stank on You is their best album. That Southern Cadillac music.
That's the
shit.
first one.
Southern playalistic Cadillac music. That might have been better than Stank on You.
I don't know. I do love.
Stank on You is not the second best rap album ever.
I don't know what the fuck the second best rap. No, because The Game was sorry. Did you see The Game?
No.
He was, because the documentary wasn't on there. He like, how the documentary ain't on here? I've been holding I held the West Coast down for 20 years by myself. I carried it on my back. And I'm like, huh?
Game also photoshopped a picture of him and Tupac. So Game be on some shit.
But did he carry the West Coast on his back for 20 years?
No, but documentary was fire.
But he didn't carry the West Coast.
He's out the window.
Documentary was fire, but it don't belong on that list.
I mean, out of 200, it
was top 100.
It was the top 100? I thought it was 200. Okay, 100. My bad. But Stank On You is not number 2. It was a bunch of.
What was number 1?
Biggie. Which one was it? Which Biggie was it? It wasn't Life After Death. It was the other one.
He only had 2 albums. That's crazy. Biggie only had 2 albums, and the second one came out after he died.
Yeah. That shit was crazy. It was a bunch of questionable. It was 200. It was the 200 greatest hip hop album. And let's see what was number 1. Let me see. Damn, this shit is hard as fuck to get through.
Mm-hmm.
It's so damn many. Like you got Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City at 38.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a great album. I like that. Let's see. I need to see what's number one. Let's see. We got. Yeah, Ready to Die. Ready to Die was number one. I knew it was a life like that.
And 2 was what?
Stank on You.
What was on Stank on You?
Exactly.
Let me see.
I think it had like Bombs Over Baghdad and shit on it. Wasn't that on Stank on You? Yeah, it had Bombs Over Baghdad, Miss Jackson, So Fresh and So Clean.
Oh, that was the classic.
It was dope, but it's not second best ever. You wouldn't go with Tupac? They don't even got Tupac in the top 10. They got Jay-Z Blueprint at number 3.
That should be number 3.
I like that. They got Kendrick Lamar to Pimp a Butterfly at number 5.
Number 4?
Public Enemy. It Takes a Nation.
Public Enemy.
Yeah, they was wildin' for real, but
oh, Kanye number 6.
yeah, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's not even Kanye's best album. That's not
that
Kanye's
should
best
have been
album.
number 6.
No, they was wildin', man. I don't know what they was going through.
I bet you a bunch of white people.
You know it was a bunch of white people. Ain't no niggas made this list.
Missy Elliott number 7. So Addicted. What album is that?
Get Your Freak On was on there.
But no, her shit was I Can't Stand the Rain. That would have been the best.
You would think, right?
Yeah, that was her first shit.
They bugging.
They gotta be going by numbers. They have to be going by
numbers. I don't think
numbers.
so, because if they was going by numbers, then Get Rich or Die Trying would be on this list.
First of all, the Miseducation shouldn't be at number 10. That shit should be at top 5.
They was bugging on here, man. They was definitely bugging on here. They got Drake Take Care at 11.
The Miseducation should be in top 5. Yeezus 17. Wait, College Dropout not even come before Yeezus?
You see what I'm saying? College Dropout was better than all of it that they got up there. College Dropout, Graduation was better than these. You know what I'm saying?
Where the rest of the list?
You gotta look through that shit.
Damn, they only got the top 20 on this page.
Look, this one I'm looking at got like fucking 40 through 1 right here. It's got 80 through 41. It's a lot of shit. But I just know whoever made this was probably not qualified to make this list. Whoever did it was tripping. It was
yeah, because I don't know.
But shit, oh yeah, look, I got distracted. What's my pick? My pick for making music great again this week, I'm going with SZA, man. SZA released a deluxe to Control, a 5-year anniversary, so she dropped a deluxe and got like 7 new tracks on it. They're not new tracks, they just weren't on the album. So they were still older songs.
No.
But they crashed.
You know what I listened to this week? And I was cleaning and I haven't listened to this album in a minute.
What's that?
Jasmine Sullivan. Motels.
Hotels.
Motels. The second.
Oh.
You know, it was the first one was Hotels, Motel. What was, goddamn. Blah. The second one is Hotel, Motel. So it's the second part.
Which one got Pick Up Your Feelings on?
The first one.
I like that.
But the second one is great too. And I was listening to that this week.
I love Jasmine Sullivan. I'm gonna have to go check that out. I didn't know she had a second.
Yeah, let me.
I'm gonna have to go check that out. See, that's what you were supposed to say. Your pick, you done picked Tim's twice in a row.
Okay, so, but I have been listening to it. I just haven't listened to it in a while.
Yeah, my pick for this week is definitely SZA. I want a new SZA album, but I guess this was a cool holdover. You know, bring me back to the old shit. SZA music fire.
Yeah. Hotels, Motels. The first one was just Hotels.
Okay.
The second one is Hotels, Motels.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go check that out.
Yeah.
Jasmine Sullivan, beautiful voice. I almost like watching her live than I like listening to her.
I saw, let me tell y'all. So, I saw Jasmine Sullivan at Spring Fest at Central State in 2009 as a freshman. She came when her first album came out. So the song that was on the radio was Need You Bad. And the album had just dropped. So, niggas knew I bust the windows out your car.
Yeah,
she had dropped that. When I say she came and killed that shit.
Yeah, because she can sing.
That was a great concert, and she was just starting out, and she was singing at a college party, basically.
She came to the right spot.
That shit.
It's certain people like when they can really do what they do.
$20. I saw Jasmine Sullivan for $20 when she just came here. Her tickets were $600. Okay.
Like people like her, it's definitely a treat because they actually can do what they do. So you get to feel them when they on the stage. Like people like, I love the guy to death. Travis Scott, I love his music. I fucks with it. Would I pay his ticket price to watch him perform? Probably not. His performances don't hit like his music without that. Because he's heavy on production.
Concert I ever went to, and this might sound crazy to y'all.
Who?
A gospel concert. It was
I wouldn't doubt it because everybody could sing.
It was Marvin Sapp, Mary, Donald Lawrence. It was a bunch of people. Live concert. When Kirk Franklin coming to August and the Maverick City Music, I swear to God, I want to go to that concert so bad.
See, I'm a heathen, so I don't know who all these people are. I know Mary and Kirk Franklin. You just named other people.
Marvin Sapp never would have made it.
Oh, that's what his name is?
Yeah, fool. See, you would know the songs. You would have known the songs. You would have heard.
I know that song, but I'm not going I'm not going.
I'm going to Kirk Franklin concert, okay? Because I'm about to be in there.
Hey, big up to Kirk Franklin because he
melodies from heaven.
He cussed his punk ass son out.
He did.
Cool. I liked that.
He did cuss his son out.
Yeah, I liked that.
Hey, just because you love God don't mean you talk shit, baby.
Just because I love God don't mean my son ain't a bitch.
Yeah, don't mean I can't cuss this nigga out. Like, shit.
Yeah, that definitely was a funny shit.
But yeah, that gospel concert. I've been to a few concerts. Beyonce and Jay-Z was pretty cool.
I haven't been to a lot of concerts.
Beyonce and Jay-Z was cool.
You know the best one I seen?
Jay-Z was better than Beyonce, though, I'll tell you that. Look.
It's Jay.
But people be shocked to hear me say that.
Right.
People be shocked to hear me say that. When I went to the Carter tour with both of them.
Okay. Like, I seen... You want to know who the best I seen? Like, in person? MGK. And I'm not even like the nigga that's gonna be like, oh yeah, let me go check the MGK new shit. I was never that guy.
He be hype as fuck though.
His crowd control is crazy.
He be hype.
And he performs well.
Yeah.
He performs well.
He be hype as fuck.
Like, yeah, I liked watching him perform. Like it was definitely, I could feel it. And I was on the stage. Like I'm like right there. Like
I've been to it.
I could have tackled him. Like
I've been to a lot of concerts.
I ain't been to a whole lot. Like I seen Nas. Nas was forgetting some of his words. I still liked it because it was Nas.
Yeah.
Oh, girl I was with, he was kind of boring. I'm like, what you wanted him to do? You wanted him to do dance moves? No. Like, it's Nas.
No, but Jay-Z was raw. Jay was the shit.
Jay different. And Jay come with the band and shit.
No, it was just him. Jay.
I seen Jay with some band type shit.
What Uncut? Not Unplugged. That's the greatest motherfucking shit Jay-Z ever did.
And then he did like when the Blueprint 3 came out.
Oh, he made that album with what's the name? With Linkin Park?
Yeah, I ain't even talking about that. Fuck that. I mean, it was cool, but yeah, whatever. No, I'm talking about like Jay. He did like when Blueprint 3 dropped. He had like the concert that was on like HBO. It was on like pay-per-view or some shit at the time, and they had the band doing the shit.
Yeah, he was raw. He was better than Beyonce. I promise.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I stood and rapped and he not doing shit but walking back and forth like this the whole time, it's like changing jackets.
When you rapping, like, cause see, like I do music, so when I would go perform, whenever I would go perform, I would have a different track than like, okay, if I'm sending you a song, I want you to hear the song. It's gonna have all the words in it. Listen to the song. If you come in to watch me perform, I'm taking the words out of that track. The ad-lib's gonna still be in the track, but I'm gonna have to rap this shit. If I put that mic down, you ain't hearing no words. See, I hate when I go places to watch people perform and they rapping over the song. If I wanted to hear the song, I would have just listened to the radio. I don't need you here for me to listen to the song.
Right.
I need you to perform it. I want to feel you today. What kind of energy you putting out there today? I want that.
Right.
That's why I came here. If I'm coming here just to watch you lip sing and rap over your own shit, get out of here. I'm not paying for that. And see, that's why somebody like a Travis Scott, I can't. That's my dog. That's one of my favorite artists out. But I couldn't pay his ticket prices to watch that. Because he need that. He be hype as fuck. But the sound quality of him rapping his shit ain't doing it for me. I seen it one too many times where it's like, I'm underwhelmed. You know, his energy was nice on stage, but I can't do it. I can't do it. How you feeling? I feel good.
Me too.
Ready to wrap this up?
Yeah.
Let's get on
I
out.
started getting hot and shit. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. That's where I'm
hungry as fuck. I ain't ate shit all day.
What did I eat? Hey,
I gotta go to the grocery store. My nigga about to cook, so.
Oh, you about to cook? I'm about to hate. Hey, don't cook her shit. I'm hating.
Big time.
All right, cook her something, man. Make her some toast. But don't butter that shit. Gang. But yeah, I'm about to take myself up to the grocery store too, man. Go get me some fruits and vegetables so I can start my little eat right journey.
That's all I really eat is fruits and fucking vegetables. Believe it or not. I don't eat shit but fruits and vegetables. Especially as a snack, I cut up a cucumber, throw a little bit of salt and pepper on that joint.
Okay, I thought you were about the cucumber. Like, boo! Boo, this woman!
What the fuck you thought I was about to say I do with a fucking
No, just, I thought you said chop first, so I already knew you. You said I'll chop up a cucumber.
You don't like cucumbers?
I mean, they cool, but I wouldn't just like chop up
Eat
a
a
cucumber and just eat it. But not, you say with salt and pepper, that's different.
Or tomatoes? I do tomatoes like that too.
Yeah, I've seen that. Tomatoes, look, I'm eating
oh shit, we got it. Alright, y'all. It's Jazzy G in the place to be.
This is man Cleve, the Homes You Professional, Showtime If You're Nasty. Thanks for tuning in. I will see y'all next time. We will see y'all next time.
We'll see y'all next week, Father's Day, so.
Oh, yeah.
Peace in the Middle East.
She gonna be gone. We might not see her next week. We'll see. She going to Texas. Well, I just came back from Texas. She should have came when I came.
My family reunion wasn't that week.
iPhone users. We out of here. Peace.